cause the most drama. It was like, what? Although I will say, there's another detail that wasn't hit hard enough for my liking. The way you guys, this is where even Dom in his old age has gotten soft, and even he doesn't want war anymore, Yamato. He just wants peace. He wants to just sit on his porch and rock back and forwards in his old fucking. I used to be in curse game. No one even knows what curse gaming is, you fucking bitch. It's been Team Liquid for what 10 years now. Yes, curse and Dignitas, like mate, Dignitas. No one even knows I'm a cutie pie. So anyway, you're sitting there wanting peace after years of endless war. What you didn't hit hard enough was this. This final was the T1 hater ball. It was the two T1 tops against each other. It was Kana against Zeus, while all the T1 fans and fakers sit fucking back home watching. Not only that, it's in Korea. In Korea, T1 tops are playing each other. That's right. Fakers just like, hey, can I get in? And they're like, nah, sit next to a KC fan on the floor outside the LoL park, you fuck. Like, that's the world we're in. So that is amazing in itself. But more importantly, obviously, T1 resumed the drama, which I can't even believe this is real, Yamato. So let's get into this. It's been announced, by the way, by Joe Marsh of all people, the Western CEO guy, who I've always wondered, we can maybe get into this, what does he even do within their org? Like, he makes it sound like he's like fucking holding hands with the coach and stuff as they make all the decisions. So what's weird is they've messaged that Gumayushi is coming back to the starting lineup of T1. And the weirdest thing about it is the wording makes it sound like he's saying, like, sorry, fans, I give in. I'm just going to do what you want, which is like, what? Like, it's not even like the phrase. By the way, Yamato, remember, this guy's native language is English. There are so many ways you could phrase this that'd be different. You could say something like, after the way the first, I'll tell you what, here, I'll do free PR for Joe Marsh. Get ready, Yamato. Here's what you should have said. You should have said the first split of the year, the LCK Cup, used Fearless and had lane swaps. So we were experimenting a lot internally and in the LCK with what we were doing in our team. And we've been working towards, this is how you do it if you're clever, mate. We've been working towards the idea that without Zeus, we have to adapt our lineup. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 6-man lineup, and we're going to allow Gumayushi and Smash to compete for that ADC slot. And whoever has it, their form's the best, they will be the starter. And essentially, what you're basically just doing there is you've covered all your bases, mate. You let Smash, in theory, come back in if it goes badly. You let Gumayushi look like he can get into the team, and if he's good, if he gets in and all the fans are happy. But you don't, and this is key, you don't look like you're a lunatic who just gave in to like a mob with pitchforks at the gate, like, give us Frankenstein's monster. You don't look like you just gave in to them. Whereas instead, in this analogy, it's like the fucking angry villagers came over the hill, Yamato. Give us it, give us Smash, kill him, kill. He is not Guma. I shipped Guma and Carrier. Carrier was sad after that game. When you come over, it's like Joe Marsh, like he's actually opened the castle gates. There's a red carpet going all the way up. There's refreshments, lunatic juice, the official drink of T1 fans, lunatic juice all the way up. And then along the way, it's just like, hey, looking for a new truck service? Try Hongq's big fucking truck service, like whatever. Like, what is this? So there's a million angles we can get into, you about where we go. Are we starting with like T1, just putting Gumayushi in for the fan? Like, we're actually doing fan service in the roster of the World Championship run. What are we doing here, mate? Give me some thoughts. What are we doing here?
My favorite line out of all this is, like, this paragraph, I'm just going to read it. I have complete trust in Becker, Kkoma, and the coaching staff. And after extensive conversations with them, I have requested that Gumayushi be part of the starting lineup. And as a result, he'll be starting when the regular season begins. You just contradicted yourself in the same fucking sentence. And like how you always, as a staff, no matter what, it's like internally as a staff, when you approach the players, unified front. From outside, when you talk internally outside, maybe the conclusion was, for business reasons, we need to put in Gumayushi. And it's hurting our sales, and our revenue is not the same. And right now we are bleeding because Zeus is in our life, and they're winning, and they're stealing all our fans. And if that's the conversation internally, business is business. But you don't fucking say that outside. Unless, bro, like he's basically throwing his coaching staff under the bus.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like you would only do this move, in my opinion, if you're planning to let go of this coaching staff, or the management staff, which is complete insanity as well. All things considered, it's like it's fucking Kkoma, you know.
You're gonna like this one, right? There's a really legendary English football coach. He was called Brian Clough, and he famously coached Nottingham Forest, and they won like the European Cup in like the late 80s. In fact, if you've never seen this, there's a great film about him from when he was with a team called Leeds United. It was called The Damned United, and Martin Sheen plays him because he can do like the accent. It's a really good film, by the way. Check it out. It's a good football film. But basically, he had an amazing quote, here's the thing, Yamato. His quote is baller because he was like one of these like Mourinho type geniuses of football. So the idea is, with someone like him, it's like Stanley Kubrick, the director. Whatever they say goes, mate. If they tell you I'm going to do this here, you just go, well, you're a genius. So yeah, whatever your vision is, we're going to empower it. The difference is, for him, this story sounds cool. For Joe Marsh, who isn't an expert genius about League of Legends, it sounds dumb. Because I'll tell you the quote. It sounds like Joe Marsh is even doing this. He just doesn't know it. So Brian Clough had a great quote, right, where he said, Yamato, he said, if